Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Genoa City has never been short on drama, but one man is teetering so close to the edge that even the most seasoned soap fans are clutching their pearls. Kyle Abbott, legacy son of Jack Abbott and longtime golden boy of Jabot, has spent years trying to balance love, family, and ambition. But according to the young and the restless spoilers, his carefully constructed world is about to unravel spectacularly. Kyle's choices have always been complicated, but what's coming next is more than just another heartbreak or boardroom setback. Spoilers hint at a spiral that could impact every corner of his life. Whether it's bad decisions in love, reckless business gambles, or emotional meltdowns, Kyle's future looks like one long train wreck in the making. Let's break down the three major ways Kyle spins out, and why it could reshape Genoa City forever. 1. Love-life chaos. Kyle's dangerous heart pull. If Kyle has a kryptonite, it's his heart. For years, he's ricocheted between Lola, Summer, Tara, and Audra, leaving a trail of wreckage behind. Now, spoilers say Kyle's old pattern of romantic obsession will come roaring back with a vengeance. The most dangerous part? He's caught in a cycle of wanting what he can't have. After trying and failing to rekindle things with Summer, Kyle may turn his attention elsewhere in ways that spell disaster. Rumors swirl that his connection to Audra Charles, Genoa City's most unapologetic schemer, isn't entirely over. And if Kyle slips back into Audra's orbit, he could be sealing his doom. Audra has never pretended to be a safe choice. She's the kind of woman who thrives on leverage, manipulation, and using every secret to her advantage. Pairing Kyle with her again wouldn't just destroy his already fragile relationship with Summer, it could also make him collateral damage in Audra's endless games. Meanwhile, Kyle's emotional fragility makes him unpredictable. Spoilers hint that he may lash out, blame others for his loneliness, or even seek comfort in reckless hookups. Fans know soap love triangles always end in heartbreak, but in Kyle's case, this one could end in complete personal collapse. 2. Career self-sabotage. Jabot on the line. The Abbott family business is practically in Kyle's DNA, but his career path has always been rocky. He wants power and respect, but often struggles to play the long game. According to spoilers, that professional restlessness is about to catch up with him. Kyle has been pushing for more authority at Jabot, but insiders suggest he might overplay his hand. One false move could put him at odds with Jack, and we all know that going head-to-head with the Abbott patriarch rarely ends well. Kyle's history of clashing with Billy and his temperamental decision-making mean the boardroom could soon become a war zone. Here's where things get even riskier. Kyle is reportedly willing to cut corners or align with the wrong people just to prove his worth. If he starts working with enemies of the Abbott family, or worse, betrays Jabot to outsiders, the fallout could be catastrophic. Not only would he risk losing his job, but he could alienate his family completely. It's one thing to have a spat with Summer or to make questionable dating choices, but sabotaging his career would be a point of no return. Spoilers suggest Kyle might burn bridges at Jabot so thoroughly that even Jack may not be able to bring him back into the fold. And when Kyle doesn't have Jabot, what does he have? The business has always been the anchor in his chaotic life. Without it, he could drift further into reckless territory. 3. Family fallout. Kyle versus the Abbotts. If Kyle's personal life and career weren't messy enough, spoilers tease a third ticking time bomb. Family conflict. The Abbotts have weathered decades of feuds, but Kyle's spiral could make him the latest source of heartbreak for Jack and Diane. One spoiler-heavy hint suggests that Kyle may blame Diane for his string of bad luck. After all, Diane's return from the dead reignited years of old wounds, and Kyle may feel he's been trapped in her drama. If Kyle starts pointing fingers at his mother, or worse, turning his back on her entirely, it could devastate the fragile family unity Jack has worked so hard to protect. Then there's Harrison. Kyle's role as a father has always been his proudest accomplishment, but if his life goes further off the rails, his custody could come under fire. Summer might argue that Kyle's instability makes him unfit to raise Harrison full-time, setting the stage for a bitter custody showdown. Losing his son even partially would be the kind of blow that pushes Kyle over the edge. In a soap where family loyalty is everything, Kyle's potential fallout with Jack, Diane, and Summer could make him the Abbott black sheep. And once that label sticks, it's hard to shake. The making of a train wreck. Put all three of these spirals together. The love life chaos, career sabotage, and family fallout. And Kyle's life looks less like a series of bad days and more like a slow-motion train wreck. Each poor decision feeds into the next, trapping him in a cycle of self-destruction. What makes this story so compelling is that Kyle isn't a villain. He's not scheming like Victor or calculating like Adam. He's a man who desperately wants to prove himself, to be loved, and to hold on to the things that matter, but he keeps fumbling the ball. That's what makes watching his downfall both heartbreaking and inevitable. Soap fans know that characters often need to be broken down before they can be rebuilt. Kyle may need to hit rock bottom before he can rise again. But spoilers suggest that this time his fall will be bigger than ever, the kind of collapse that changes him permanently. What's next for Kyle? So, where does Kyle go from here? A few possibilities are floating around. Rock bottom redemption. Kyle loses Jabot, Summer, and even Harrison, forcing him to confront his flaws and rebuild from scratch. Full villain turn. Instead of redemption, Kyle embraces his darker impulses, teaming up with dangerous allies and becoming an Abbott rival. Shock exit? If the spiral goes too far, could Kyle leave Genoa City entirely, setting up a dramatic comeback down the road? Whichever path the writers choose, one thing is certain. Kyle Abbott's journey is about to become one of the most gripping storylines on The Young and the Restless. Final thoughts. Soap operas thrive on characters who can't get out of their own way, and Kyle Abbott is shaping up to be the perfect example. His romantic entanglements, professional missteps, and looming family feuds are a perfect storm of self-destruction. Viewers may want to shake him and shout, "Get it together, Kyle." But deep down, fans know they wouldn't have it any other way. Because in Genoa City, drama is the name of the game, and Kyle Abbott's spin-out might just be the most unforgettable train wreck of the year.